Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do something different. I'm going to show you what I travel with, what's in my travel bag. When I travel, I love these bags. They're from, this is a tried and true one that I've been using for a very long time. It is from Target. They don't have this specific print anymore. This is a while ago, a couple years ago that I bought it, but they have the same structure of the bag. And the bag's really nice because it's got a great big, two clear pouches that Velcro off, so you can put whatever you want in them, and then you can have them sitting like in the bathroom or wherever you're getting ready, and then they snap right back on. It's got a really big pocket right here that you can slide bigger pallets and things in, and then the other side has another zipper that you unzip, and it's got a really big pouch right here. Hang on a second. It's got a really big zipper pouch right here. It's got a smaller zipper pouch that I always keep Q-tips in. Q-tips. And then it's got even a smaller pouch where you can slide brushes right in it. And a really big side where you can put bigger items in. And this stores a lot. I'm going to show you all the things I can get into this bag. It looks kind of beat up because I've used it a ton. We travel a lot back and forth to Texas, so I have used this a ton. So the first thing that I do is I'll just sit down at my makeup table when I'm packing, and I'll go through every single thing that I put on my face in the morning in order. This is my Becca Backlight Primer. It's almost out. Okay, so there's my Becca Backlight Primer, and I usually would put that in this big pouch back here. And then the next thing that I would use is my foundation. And when I'm going out of town, I have to pare down to my absolute favorites. So of course I'm going to be bringing the Clinique Acne Solutions foundation. I love this foundation. It's my favorite foundation, believe it or not. I would pack this, but when I'm going to be outside, we're going to a softball tournament, and I'm not sure what the weather's going to be, if it's going to be sunny out. I'm always afraid of getting too much sun on my face, and that's one thing that I try to protect all the time. So when I know that we're going to softball tournaments, I always pack my IT Cosmetics CC cream. It's an SPF 50. This foundation, it's a CC cream, but it is like a foundation. It's full coverage, it's beautiful. I wear it every single summer when we're out on our motorcycle or when we're at softball. I always wear this foundation, and it lasts all day long. It's sweat proof, it's beautiful. So this will definitely be in my bag along with my acne solutions. So now I've got my two foundations packed, and I'll stick them right in that back pocket. My Cover FX setting powder. The next thing I would do is my brows, and I stand by my Dip Brow Pomade in Chocolate from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I can't live without this, so that's going, and that's something that I would put in one of the little zippers on this side of the bag. So all my eye products are going to go in there. Drop that in there. While I'm on the eye side, even though it's not in the order that I would go to, I would go through and I'd pick out a liquid eyeliner, which I love the Kat Von D black eyeliner and Trooper, and I always take the travel ones with. I've gotten a ton of these for Point Perks a ton of times. So I would pack that. I'd also pack my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. It just keeps my eyebrows in place, so I would definitely pack that next. And then I would pack any other eyeliners that I want. My Marc Jacobs eyeliner, gel eyeliner in this brown. I take my Marc Jacobs black eyeliner, and then I would take my little baby Costa Riche that's almost gone. I did get a new one, but I'm going to use this up until I can't anymore. So those are all the eyeliners. I've got a dark brown, a chocolate brown, and a black, and that's generally all that I would wear. And when I'm going on vacation, I'm not going to sit and do tons and tons of makeup while I'm gone. So I'll do my makeup like I normally do, but it wouldn't be something adventurous while I'm out of town. So I'm going to take all those, and that's going to all go into the eye bag as well. And then I would have my mascara, and I love this mascara. There's no reason for me to lug 3 or 4 or 5 different types of mascara. I love this Sephora Big Lash Mascara, so that's going to go in here as well. So now I've got all my eye products done. The next thing that I would do is my eyeshadows. It's terrible. I will change my mind on what I'm packing about 5 times. So it's always better for me to fly it early in the morning so that I don't really have that much time. As I'm getting ready, things that I'm using that I'm getting ready with just go right into the bag instead of going back in their spot in their drawer. So what I think I'm going to be taking on this trip, I'm going to take the Mauve Obsessions palette from Huda Beauty. I just love this palette. It's so pretty. I love the looks that I get out of this, and I can go more purple or more pink, so I love that. That's definitely going to go with my Just Peachy Mattes palette. That's going with I love this palette as well, and I can do a lot more oranges with this palette, so that's going. And I'm not sure my third palette, whether I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, because I can do purples, I can do oranges, or if I'm going to take something a little more on the pink side, like my Huda Beauty Textured Rose palette. I really love that palette as well. And then I'll definitely be taking with my Marc Jacobs palette. This is a nice palette that I can do more neutral with. I know it's got browns and oranges, but I can do something much lighter with it, and I love these base colors I can use as a brow bone highlight. So this will definitely go. Not sure yet which of the Hudas I'll bring, or if I'll bring something else. And it's hard for me because I have tons of makeup. I would love to take this Pat McGrath palette with. It's so heavy, it's not worth the weight, but this palette is so gorgeous, and it's something different colors than any of those palettes. But my eyeshadow palettes will probably change. I know for a fact I'll be bringing these. I may bring one more, so let's just pack these up. All of my eyeshadow palettes I put in this big zipper pouch on this side. And as it starts getting full, I know, okay, you got to start weeding out what you're bringing with. So we got all that packed. I'm not going to put the Huda Beauty palettes in yet because I'm not sure which ones I'm going to take. The next thing that I would be doing, something that I would have been doing well before doing any eyeshadow, is my concealer. I always use the Naked Skin concealer. I have a bunch of different ones, but I'm only going to take the bare essentials with me. So that's going to go in with my eye stuff on this clear pack on this side of my bag. The next thing that I would do is bronzer. The bronzers that I use, there's so many different ways to save space when you're packing. I love all of the Marc Jacobs bronzers. I will not take my coconut bronzer with the Tantastic one because it is limited edition. They have not brought it out yet, and if I break it, I'll be devastated. So I would pack something like this that's like a oranger color, but because I have so many Marc Jacobs things, at one point I got a collection that had the small Marc Jacobs little guys, and there's the same exact color just in a smaller form. So I would definitely pack this because it's going to cover anything that I'm doing, and I want more of an orange bronzer. And then I would pack something small like the Kevyn Aucoin. This is more of a cool tone bronzer. Love it. That would definitely come in. The Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder, or the contour powder, what is it called? The sculpting powder in medium. I love this. That would be a child calling me. Okay, I'm back. So that was an interruption with my daughter from Cincinnati to call and let me know that we have a new family member joining us, and you're gonna love how adorable he is. He's 4 months old, and he is my newest grandchild. His name is Renly, apparently from Game of Thrones, which I know nothing of. And there he is. He's a little baby hamster. Oh, my daughter wanted him so bad. He's a little fluffy, oh, there he goes. He's a little long-haired baby hamster. He's so cute. So she had called me to tell me all about little baby Renly. Yeah. Well, she gets that from her mother. Anyway, we were at bronzers. So I'm packing my Marc Jacobs bronzer, my Kevyn Aucoin cool tone bronzer, and then I'm going to take my Makeup Forever cream bronzers, because when it's hot out, and I don't know how hot it's going to be, it may be in the 70s, so I like to use cream bronzers, and this bronzer is beautiful on the skin. It lasts really long. I like using that during the summertime. This with the IT Cosmetics foundation, beautiful. So I'm going to bring that with, and then bring my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. This just is beautiful on the skin. So that's all going with. So let's pack this all up, and instead of having to take this great big guy, I'm taking this little bitty guy. Big difference in size, and it saves a lot of space. So we'll put this over there, and I'm going to take all of these, and they're all going to go right into this back zipper pouch. Now we're going to move on to lipsticks. This is another area that's really hard for me. You know what, before we do lipstick, let's do highlighters. Oh gosh, you never want to drop a highlighter. Okay, so the highlighters that I'm going to take with me are the Kathleen Lights, Makeup Geek and Kathleen Lights highlighters. These two highlighters are like an addiction for me. They're absolutely beautiful. So I'm definitely going to take that with. It covers peach and pink if I want to do either one of those. So that's going with me. I'm also going to take the Natasha Denona all over body the Body Face and Glow, because I like to use that, especially if I'm going to wear a dress or a tank top, then I can highlight my arms or my clavicle, so that's definitely going with. I'm going to take my NARS Blanc de Sable, just because these are opposite color, different colors than what I have in the Kathleen Lights palette, and this is just something basic that I can use all the time. And I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Starlit Powder in the number 13. I'm going to take this one with, just because I can use it as an inner highlight color, and I could use it all over the lid. So if I'm bored with some of my shades that I have, the eyeshadow palettes that I have, I can always put this all over the lid, and I really like the way it looks. It's very pretty, very glittery. So that takes care of highlighters, although two of the blush palettes that I may or may not take with also have highlighters in them, so I'll show you that in a second. I'm going to put all of these, this big one, the Kathleen Lights is going to go into this big pouch right there, and then these are all going to go on the back zipper part. I try to keep the smaller things in the back zipper part, and that's going to go in this big zipper pouch back here. Close that up so everything doesn't fall out when I put it down. The next thing that I'm going to go over are my blushes. This is another thing. There are two eyeshadow palettes that I put down over here that I would love to take with me. I love topping any look with this over it, and they're just not safe to travel with. They're very soft shadows, and as I learned while I was talking about my favorites of the years, one of them dumped out. I would absolutely love to take these with, but I love them too much to have them broken, so they will stay right in their little spot right there. We're going to go on to blushes, and this is another area where I have a hard time deciding which ones I want to take. Okay, so I love this blush. I don't know what the deal is with this, the California by Benefit. It is my all-time favorite. If I do any orange eye look, this is definitely the blush that I'm using. It's beautiful on the cheeks. It lasts forever. I love it, and that's definitely going in the bag. So in that goes, and it's going to go in the big black pouch in the back. The next thing that I'm going to pack, I keep covering up my light over here, is I love this Becca blush palette. It has in it Wisteria, Songbird, and Snapdragon. They're three really pretty colors. The thing that I'm going back and forth with, the size of this is just perfect for traveling. It's very thin and sleek. It's easy to throw in a bag, into a makeup bag like this, but I can get three colors, or I could go for either one of my Narcissist palettes. This is the Narcissist Unfiltered one. This has got a beautiful highlighter in it, and it's got 5 blushes in it. I know some of them, like this blush and this blush, look like really dark, and this one looks really, really bright, but when you blend it out on the skin, it's gorgeous. So this highlighter I love as well. It's beautiful. So this is definitely a big contender. But do you see the thickness, the difference in the two thicknesses? I mean, this is much thicker, much bulkier. It's a little bit shorter than this one, but it's much bulkier to pack. The other unfiltered, this is the Unfiltered 2. This is all the pinky colors that I absolutely love. I use this a ton as well, and this highlighter is a little too dark for me, but the rest of them, oh, I love them. So most of the time I pack just these two, and I've got more than enough blush, and I take that orange blush, which is ridiculous because, come on, how many blushes do you need? This Anastasia Beverly Hills blush palette I love as well. These 4 colors are I think for this trip, I'm not going to take my Becca one just because it's only 3 colors and there's not a color, all the colors covered. I think what I'll do for this trip is maybe I will, let's see, do we take this one and leave behind this one? Or I need a third arm is what I need. Or do we take, I think these two are very similar. Yeah, they are. So let's leave behind the Narcissist 2, the Unfiltered 2, this one, and we'll take these two, which are also very similar. Shoot. Okay, maybe I'll just take Maybe I'll just take this one, and I'll take my orange blush, and that's enough. because that's more than enough colors, and I'll just leave this Anastasia behind. Do you see the pain I go through packing? It's not easy for me. So this is going to get put right in the large pocket, the zipper pocket, and we're almost done. The only other things that we have to do are lipsticks, which are also the bane of my existence. I have a ton of lipstick. I will pack something in the purple family, a matte lipstick in the purple family. This is 105 by Makeup Forever. I really love this. I love this topped with another. You can use a ton of different lip glosses over it, but I really love this one, so that one's definitely going to go. I also love the Marc Jacobs lip glosses. I will always pack these with me, but what I did during Christmas time was that they had a holiday collection set that had a bunch of the little Marc Jacobs lip glosses in it, and this is Sugar Sugar and Skin Deep. Both of these are going to go with. I wear Skin Deep all the time. But do you see how much space it saves when you're traveling? You got the mama one and the baby one. So I always pack the littler ones because it saves space. These are definitely going in. And actually they don't even need to be unpacked because I won't be using these before we go. I'll also pack something that's just shimmery and orange, which would be my Urban Decay Super Saturated Lip Gloss it's a lipstick in Naked, and I'll pack something that's more brown. I love these nude sticks. I've had these both in my drawers forever and just pulled them out recently and started using them again. This is in Whisper. It's a lip crayon, and you can supposedly use it as a cheek blush too. I don't do that. So I will definitely be packing that. I'll also be taking the Fenty lip gloss. I really like this lip gloss. It's really pretty. It's in Fenty Glow. It's really pretty. That's really pretty on everyone. So that's going to go with. Over the Makeup Forever liquid lipstick, I like this Changes by Marc Jacobs. If I want it to be shimmery, I always put that over it. So that's going to go with the Too Faced Sweet Peach lip gloss. I love this one. This is in Papa Don't Peach. I like to use this when I'm wearing an orange eye look. I'll also be taking Safe Word by Urban Decay. I love this color. It's really pretty. It's in between orange and brown. And then an old standby, my blankety that I have to have. And I really like this one. This is Viva Glam 2. It's a little bit darker than blankety. It's a really pretty color. That will definitely be going with. So I've got all my lipstick and lip gloss. I know that's a lot, but I want to have the right lip topper. If we're going out during the day, I want something I can wear during the day. And then if we go out at night for dinner, I want to have something I can wear at night. And then I'm going to be bringing 3 lip liners with me. The Sephora lip liner in the Nudist. I love this one. It's beautiful with any nude lip. Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, of course. I mean, everyone, you got to have that. And then the Marc Jacobs Pin Rose. I love this as well. And that pretty much sums it up. There you go. I have this, and then I'll have this that'll have my brushes in it, and then most probably another bag with just some brushes in it. That's it. That's everything that I would pack. Everything's packed up and ready to go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you to everyone that subscribed. Please keep watching my videos. Like down in the bottom, down there. Give me a good thumbs up. Subscribe. And until next time, have a great week.